So I'm Jessica, as Sean mentioned. We're just going to do a nice, easy vinyasa and meditation just to help you slow down and relax after what may have been a long week. So you're going to come to a comfortable seat on your mat. Place your palms face down on your knees. Either close your eyes or bring your gaze to the floor. Straighten your shoulders and your spine, bringing your crown towards the ceiling without bringing too much tension into your back. Begin to inhale deeply, filling your belly like a balloon. And exhale, sigh it out your mouth. Inhale all your stressors, your concerns, anything you're carrying with you. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. Again, filling up your lungs, your belly like a balloon. And exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Use this space and this time to really just create a moment for you to slow down. Whatever stressors or things have been going on in your life can be left off the mat, leaving space for you to just work on yourself, whether that means your mind or your body. On your next inhale, begin to imagine a red cube at the base of your spine, rooting you down into the ground. As you inhale, this cube grows up your spine, the color expanding through the width of your torso. Keep control of your breathing until the color red reaches your crown. Use this time now to set an intention for your class. Let thoughts come in, acknowledging them and letting them pass. Letting yourself feel grounded through your sit bones and returning to a natural breath. Begin to deepen your breathing. Bring bring movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Use your next inhale to bring your arms up and around overhead, reaching up for the deepest stretch you can. Take one full breath here, sighing out. Inhale, and exhale to fold over your legs. Your eyes can stay closed, or you can keep a gentle gaze on the floor in front of you. Keep your spine as straight as you can, your crown lifted. Using your inhales to create space between your arms and the floor, and your exhales to fold a little deeper over your legs. Inhale, begin to walk your hands back up towards your body, and exhale them out to your sides. Inhale, bring your right ear over to your right shoulder. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. And inhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. With each movement, take a breath and move back and forth, bringing your elbow to your shoulder, your ear to your shoulder, your chin to your chest, and your ear back over to your shoulder. After your next full round, bring your head back to center, coming to stillness. Release your legs out in front of you, and hug your right knee into your body, almost like you're cradling a baby, rocking it back and forth, bringing a gentle stretch to your thigh and your hip joints. Release your right leg back out, bringing the inside of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhaling, bringing your arms up and around, and exhaling to fold over your left leg. Again, keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted, pivoting more in your waist than bending your spine. Inhale to create space, and exhale to reach a little further without straining your body too much. Inhale, directing your breath to any sensations you feel, perhaps in your thigh, your back. And exhale, release. Inhale, begin to walk your hands back up towards your body. Then use your exhale to bring both legs straight out in front of you. Hug your left leg into your body. Begin to cradle your knee like a baby. Back and forth, bringing that gentle stretch into your leg and through your hips. Slowly release your left leg so that your left foot meets the inside of your right leg. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale to fold over, the same as you did on the other side, keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted, pivoting at your hips instead of curving your spine. using your inhales to build space and your exhales to reach a little further towards your feet. On your next inhale, begin to walk your hands back towards your body. Use your exhale to bring both legs straight out in front of you. Inhale, your arms up and around. And exhale, fold over both your straight legs. Following the same guidelines as before, keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted. Controlling your inhales and your exhales. Breathe into every sensation you feel in your body. Exhaling to release the tension. Use your next inhale to walk your hands back up. Bring a bend to your knees and come back to a tabletop position. We're going to take some cat-cows by tucking your toes, lifting your gaze, dropping your belly, and inhaling for cow. And exhaling, untucking your toes, curving your spine, bringing your gaze to the mat and pushing the floor away for cat. Inhale, cow, lifting your gaze. And exhale, cat, curving your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Use your next inhale to come back to a neutral tabletop, keeping your spine as straight as you can. Bring your right arm to reach for the ceiling overhead. Take a deep inhale and use your exhale to thread your hand like a needle behind your left hand, bringing your shoulder down towards the mat. This brings a gentle twist into your spine. Slowly lift yourself back up, bringing your hand back towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale to lower back down, bringing both hands back down, anchored into the mat. Inhale, bring your left hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, thread the needle, bringing your left hand behind your right and bringing your shoulder down to the mat. Inhale, come back up, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, anchor both hands back down onto the floor. Use your next inhale to reach your right arm forward like you're going to shake someone else's hand. And your left foot back. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Now come to tiger if you have it in your practice. If not, you can just take 2 more rounds of elbow to knee. To take tiger, Just reach back for your foot and sort of kick into your hand. Without slingshotting, come back to center and lower both your hand and your knee back down to the mat. Take one full breath in tabletop. And use your next inhale to reach your left hand forward and your right foot back. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch out. If you took tiger on the other side, you can take it on this side too. Kicking your hand and your foot together. Lower your hand back down onto the mat. Exhaling. Tuck your toes and lift your hips back for downward facing dog. Take any movements here that feel good, whether that's pedaling your feet, bringing a bend to both knees, coming up to your tippy toes, or just swaying your hips back and forth. Come to stillness. Bring your gaze forward, bending your knees. Inhale to prepare, and exhale to step or hop up towards your hands, staying folded over your legs. Inhale to halfway lift, straightening your spine, and exhale to fold back over. Inhale to halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, this time coming up and around, bringing your arms overhead, and exhale, bring your arms out to your sides for mountain pose. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead, and exhale, this time coming to chair pose, almost like you're taking a seat, making sure you can still see your toes, grounding the outside edges of your feet into the mat. Bring your arms to round your ears. Bring your hands to prayer and twist over your left side, either keeping your hands at prayer or butterflying your arms out. Come back to center and stretch over the other side, either keeping your hands at prayer or butterflying them out. Come back to center. Inhale and exhale to fold over your legs. Grab opposite elbows and just use this space to release the tension in your legs, swaying back and forth. Release your hands back towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold back over. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, fold back over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening your spine. And exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back for a plank pose. From plank, lower down by dropping your knees, your chest, and your chin, and coming up between your hands for a cobra. Lower back down. Inhale, lift just a little further for a deeper back bend, opening your heart as much as you can to the ceiling. Use your next inhale to lower back down. And inhale, come up even deeper. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips back for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg out behind you. And exhale, bring it up between your hands. Adjust your back foot and come up for a warrior one. Bringing your foot flat down onto the mat. You might have to adjust your stance, almost so that your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Your hips should be squared off with your mat. And a gentle bend should be in your right knee. Your arms can round your ears. Bring your hands to prayer. And then to a T, pivoting your back foot so it's perpendicular with your front for a warrior two. Bring your gaze over your right fingertips. Square your hips off with the long edge of your mat. Keep a bend in your right knee. Keep your spine straight, your crown lifted. Flip your front palm and inhale to reach it over your left side for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your right knee for side angle. Inhale for peaceful warrior, reaching your right arm over your left side. And exhale, side angle, bringing your forearm to your knee, and your left arm reaching over your right side. Inhale, peaceful. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Keeping a bend in your right knee and staying conscious of your hips being squared off. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, bring your arms back to a T. Straighten your right knee. Reach as far to the right side as you can before dropping your right hand along your right leg. Your left arm reaches towards the ceiling, almost as though a string is pulling you from your middle finger. Your gaze follows your left arm. Slowly bring yourself back up to a T. Straighten your toes and your feet so that they're both facing the same direction as your left foot. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale to fold over your legs. Take any movements here that feel good, whether that's bending into one knee and then the other, trying to come to your forearms, coming to your tippy toes. Use this time here to reconnect with that intention you set at the beginning of class. Come back to stillness and back to center. Plant your left hand and reach your right hand towards the ceiling, bringing a gentle twist to your spine. Bring your gaze to follow your right fingertips. Make sure to keep a space between your ear and your shoulder. On your next exhale, lower back down and switch sides. Inhaling, bringing your left hand up towards the ceiling, keeping a space between your ear and your shoulder, your gaze following your left hand. Exhale, lower back down. And inhale, bring your arms up and around. Pivot your toes back to a warrior one, bringing your right toes facing forward and your left toes at a 45-degree angle, keeping your hips squared off with your mat, bringing a bend into your right knee. And exhale, bring your hands behind your back, grabbing opposite elbows, and slowly begin to lower down so that your belly stays against your thigh. Begin to come back up. Straighten your right knee and bring your belly back to your thigh for a deeper twist. Hold. Come up, inhaling, and exhale, lower back down, belly to thigh for a deeper fold. Keep control over your breathing. Inhaling into every sensation you might feel. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And exhale, bring your hands back out to your sides. Bring your left foot up to meet your right. And inhale, bring your arms up and around. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands and step back for a plank. Lower down, either through a push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana, or by dropping your knees, your chest, and your chin, and coming up between your hands for a back bend. Tuck your toes, and exhale, lift your hips back for a downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left foot up and out behind you. And exhale, bring it up between your hands. Adjust your back foot and bring your hands up for a warrior one so that your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. There's a bend in your left knee. Your hips are squared off. And your arms square off your ears. Use your next breath to pivot out to a warrior two, keeping that bend in your left knee and pivoting your back foot so that it's perpendicular with your left. Bring your arms to a T, bringing your gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale for peaceful warrior, reaching your left arm over your right side. And exhale for side angle, bringing your left forearm to your left knee. You're reaching your right arm over your left side. Inhale for peaceful, staying mindful over the bend in your left knee. Exhale, side angle. Inhale for peaceful. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. And exhale, side angle. Bring your arms back up to a T, inhaling. Take the bend out of your left knee. Reach as far to the left as you can before dropping your left arm against your left leg. Reaching your right fingertips towards the ceiling, almost as though the string is pulling you from your middle finger. Your gaze following your right fingertips. Using your core, come back up and pivot back to a warrior one. Adjusting your stance if you need less space, and bringing a bend back into your knee. Bring your hands behind your back, grabbing opposite elbows, and exhaling, folding over your thigh, bringing your belly to your thigh. Come back up, straighten your left knee, and fold back over. Breathing into every sensation. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, lower back down, bringing your belly to your thigh. Come back up. Bring your arms back up overhead. And bring your right foot up to meet your left. Take a deep inhale to prepare. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening your spine. And exhale, fold back over. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. Exhale, widen your stance and lower down into a yogi squat. Pushing your elbows into your knees, bringing your hands to prayer. Tilting your toes outwards towards the outside edges of the mat. Keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted. Bring your right hand down. Reach your left hand towards the ceiling. Bringing that gentle twist back into your spine. Come back to center before switching sides. Planting your left hand and reaching your right towards the ceiling. Come back to center, bringing your hands back to prayer. And slowly lower your sit bones down onto the mat behind you. Bring your feet out straight for staff pose. Bring your right foot over your left knee. Hook your left elbow around your right knee. And use your right hand as a kickstand behind you for a twist. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. And the same as you do with folds, inhale to lengthen and create space, and exhale to twist deeper. Make sure your crown is reaching towards the ceiling. Come back to center and switch sides, bringing your left foot over your right knee, hooking your right arm over your left knee, and using your left hand as a kickstand out behind you. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder and inhale to lengthen, lifting your crown towards the ceiling. Exhaling to twist deeper. Come back to center, bringing your feet straight out in front of you. Bring a bend into your knees. Bring your hands out straight in front of you. And either lower down this way, or bring your feet lifting off the ground and slowly lower down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees into your chest to take a gentle sway back and forth. Come to stillness and plant your feet. Bring your hands out to your sides. Inhale and lift your hips up off the mat for bridge. Bring your hands to intertwined fingers to open your shoulders up, opening your heart to the ceiling, lifting your hips a little higher. Take control over every breath that comes in and out. Release your hands, lower your hips back down to the mat, and windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Come to stillness and hug your knees back into your chest. Rock back and forth, giving your back one last massage. Come to stillness and reach between your thighs for the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. Extending your legs out, either keeping your knees bent. You can straighten one leg, the other, both at the same time. You can rock back and forth, or bring the soles of your feet together. Take any final movements before our last rest. Taking a moment here to reconnect with that intention you set at the beginning of class. When you're ready, lower your legs down onto the mat. Bringing your hands out to your sides. Palms face down for grounding. Bring your feet about mat's width apart, opening the inside edges of your feet towards the ceiling. Begin to feel grounded into the mat, almost pulled down into the floor. Through your sit bones, your hands, the back of your head, your shoulders, your heels. Begin to reconnect with that red cube at the base of your spine from the beginning of class, letting the color red expand up to your crown and down through your toes with each breath, letting it go down your arms to your fingertips. As you take your inhales and your exhales, other thoughts will come up. Notice them and let them pass. Begin to return to your natural breathing. And just let yourself relax back into the mat. Begin to deepen your breathing, growing mindful of all the sounds around you. Bring movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead for the deepest stretch of the day, stretching through your toes, through your fingertips. When you're ready, roll over onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow in a fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed or bringing your gaze to the floor. Come to an easy seat at the top of your mat, bringing your hands to prayer. Take one last chance to reconnect with the intention you set at the beginning of class. Thank you for letting me guide you in this practice today. Namaste.